Hi, good morning, students. Mr. Pan here, and welcome to a video of this morning's online class. What can you see from the picture in front of you? You can see many houses put very closely together, and you have a golf course. So if you look at these two pictures and put them together as one, if you can choose one word to describe the picture, what would you use? If you said inequality, you would be correct. So boys and girls, just to make it clear, we are still continuing with the Little Rock 9. Guys, it is the last page of lesson 2, so please open your module books. This is what you should see. The lesson today is called The Dreamers. Now, Mr. Pan, what is a dreamer? A dreamer is somebody that dreams, of course, but not the kind of dreams we have every night when we go to bed. These are people with big dreams, dreams that can change the world. In the first picture, you see a man. He is a poet, and his name is Langston Hughes. A poet writes poetry, and what you can see here are two poems. The first poem is called Dreams. Now, English poetry, like Chinese poetry or any poetry, is difficult. So Mr. Pan's going to read it for us. And then, of course, I would like you guys to practice at home too. Hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken-winged bird that cannot fly. Hold fast to dreams, for when dreams go, life is a barren field frozen with snow. Poem number 2 is called The Dream Keeper. Again by Langston Hughes. Bring me all of your dreams, you dreamers. Bring me all of your heart melodies, that I may wrap them in a blue cloud cloth, away from the too rough fingers of the world. So boys and girls, thinking about that, what is the common thing you see in each of these poems? Let me circle the words. Dreams and dream. They both focus on dreams. Okay? We are all dreamers in our own way, like Langston Hughes. At the bottom, we have some questions that we would like to ask. In the poem, it said the word hold fast. The words hold fast. So here it says, what does it mean to hold fast to dreams? Look here, guys. Hold fast to dreams. Hold fast to dreams. If we go back to the first one, it says, hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken-winged bird that cannot fly. Hold fast to dreams, for when dreams go, life is a barren field frozen with snow. Any idea what hold fast means? If you said keep or hold on to, you are correct. You need to hold on to your dreams. You cannot forget them. Life is not always easy, but as long as you have your dreams, you have hope. And as long as you have hope, you have a reason to continue doing your best every day. Number 2, how could a dream die? That's a very good question, guys. How could a dream die? Well, if you have a dream, what is one way to make it disappear? Do you think it could be forgetting your dream? Could be. But how do you forget your dream? What will make you forget your dream? I want you guys to think and write a response. Finally, why are dreams important in these poems? In both poems, they're focusing on dreams. What is the meaning of the dream? of the word dream. What does it do? How can dreams help people? I would like you guys to do your best to write an answer for each of those. And as the bird flies into the next slide, I have a dream, the words of Martin Luther King. Let's read a little bit about Martin Luther King, guys. Martin Luther King was one of the most important voices in the effort to bring equality and justice to all people, regardless of how they look, feel, or believe. King felt that violence was not the answer and used his powerful words as his main weapons against injustice in the world. Dr. Martin Luther King was fighting for equality. He wanted all African American people, or black people, living in America to have the same rights as white people and other people of privilege. And his idea was to do this in a non-violent way. He didn't want people to get hurt. He wanted people to use their brains rather than their hands and weapons to make good change for the world. Students, this is something that you need to answer on your own. What is your big dream? In your life, what is your big dream? Do you want to get a good job? Do you want to help the world? Do you want to travel to the moon? And what is your small dream? Small dreams could be, what do you want to do today? What do you want to do this week? What do you want to do this school year? So when you talk about big and small dreams, big dreams focus more on a longer time. Small dreams focus on a smaller time. So students, again, please, I would like you to write answers to each of those questions. All right, students, let's have a look. The next thing you need to do is similes and metaphors. We talked about similes and metaphors recently. Similes is when you compare things using like or as, and metaphors happen when you use word pictures to describe something. An example of a simile could be, my brother is as angry as a volcano. A metaphor would be, my brother is a hot volcano. Of course, your brother's not really a hot volcano, but it means that your brother is very, very angry and ready to explode. So what I need for you guys to do similes and metaphors today, Mr. Pan has given you some unscrambling exercise. Well, it's an unscrambling exercise. You need to take the sentence that you see and you need to write it correctly. This is from the first poem that we wrote today. You guys can see that it says life is bird broken wings. So you need to write the correct answer over here. Anybody think they know what the correct answer is? All right, the answer is life is a broken-winged bird. Life is a broken-winged bird, which means that sometimes even if you want to fly, you cannot because the wings are broken. So that would be number one. Life is a broken-winged bird, and that is a metaphor because it does not use like or as. I want you guys to continue with number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. Each of these unscrambling sentences are the same ones that we used in class using word wall. So if you guys are at home and you haven't seen the class or you're just reviewing, please do this in your books as a homework assignment. Now I'm going to click to the next slide if you guys need to learn about this more and spend more time on it, please pause the PPT, pause the video, excuse me, and you guys can do that work. Okay, and then when you're ready, you can unpause and you can continue watching. For now, Mr. Pan's going to go to the next slide. And this is the last slide that we are going to do today. You guys can see there is a lady, and look at this amazing background. What does this mean? It's kind of like a metaphor. You could say her head is a galaxy. Her head is a galaxy full of planets and stars and moons and other things. Because inside each of our heads, inside our minds, are universes. Universes of hopes and dreams and thoughts, ideas, all these kinds of things. And what I want you to do today is tell me this. This is the question in your book, but I want you to change it to this question. What dream do you have for the world? What would you like to see happen for the world to improve? So this is a very, very big idea, a huge idea. But if we want our world to become a better place, what could we do? You would write, my dream for the world is. Now you say, Mr. Pan, there's so many things that I want for the world. So many ways, things that we can do to make our world a better place for everyone. I have listed some ideas over here. For many people, they want, number one, world peace. World peace means everyone's happy, there's no fighting, everything is good for everybody. No war. War is something that is scary, something that is uncomfortable, something that people don't like. If we could live in a world without war, that would be a very good thing. The key word from lesson number 2, equality. Equality is the opposite of inequality. It means that everybody is equal, everybody is treated the same way, and everybody lives a better life. But to live a better life, we also need to take better care of the environment. The environment is where we live. The air, the water, the trees, our natural resources. Take care of them in a better way so that we all have more for everybody to share. You could say no homeless people. Homeless means to be without a home. No COVID-19. We all know that COVID-19 has been a very difficult thing in our lives. That's exactly the reason why you guys are watching the video today, because some of us are at home due to the effects of COVID-19. No hunger means that everybody has food in the world. And last, people treat animals better. Animals are very, very, very beautiful living beings, and it's very important as human beings to do the best that we can to take care of animals, to both love them and use them in ways that can be good for the animals as well as ourselves. And boys and girls, that is our video for this morning. I know it's a lot to take in. There's quite a bit of writing. And what I'd like you to do as well for your homework is review page 6 today. Go over the readings one more time, because it does review everything we learned in lesson 2 in a good and beneficial way. Boys and girls, this is Mr. Pan finishing for this morning. Thank you so much. Wishing you a nice day. See you next time. Bye-bye.